Welcome to Eternal Manna, the daily devotional broadcast of Grace Gospel Church. We are looking at Psalm 61 under the title, The Faint-Hearted, the Fainting Heart. And we are looking at reasons, 10 reasons as to why we faint, why David fainted. And thus far we have looked at 6 of them. Today we want to look at number 7. And number 7 is, we have already alluded to this, no one to open up to and talk freely. In other words, David felt a terrible sense of loneliness. A terrible sense of loneliness. And loneliness can cause us to despair and to be faint-hearted. Now, today, thank God, because of technology, we don't actually have to be in the presence of somebody. All we need to do is pick up that phone and call someone. And we can even have a visual conversation. Thanks to technology, we can actually see the person on video as we talk. And we can talk and talk and talk. And we can do it anytime. But David didn't have that privilege and luxury. He didn't have a phone that he could use to talk to someone. He was alone. And even though he was surrounded by men, there was no one with whom he had a close relationship so that he could have coffee with that person, as we would say today. That's a favorite expression, isn't it? Can we have coffee together and talk about some issues that are confronting me? So, again, you don't have to be lonely. There are people who are available, and all you need to do is to reach out to them. Now, number 8, as to why David had a fainting heart. Number 8, God seemed so distant and David felt alienated from God. Verse 2 of Psalm 61, David says, "From the ends of the earth I call to you." Another way of saying that is, God, where are you? God, where are you when I need you the most? Where are you? God, why don't you show up? God, why don't you intervene? God, why don't you do something miraculous? I am your king. You anointed me. And Lord, I long to rule. I long to shepherd your people. But here I am, running like a fugitive. And David felt that God was so far away. God was so distant. He felt alienated. And yes, we all go through that experience too. However spiritual we claim to be, there are those moments, those days, those hours when we too ask the question, God, where are you? God, where are you? God, why are you hiding from me? God, why have you turned your back on me? God, why don't you cause your face to shine upon me? God, please speak to me. God, please show up. I need you. I need your touch. I need your presence. And it's good to be honest and open with God. We will talk about this again. Honesty with regard to our feelings is very important. We should not lie. We should open up and be vulnerable and be even bold enough to say, God, where are you? It's very interesting if you read Genesis chapter 3, God asked that question from Adam and Eve after they sinned. Adam, where are you? Adam, why are you hiding from me? Have you committed sin? Have you eaten of the forbidden tree? So it's a two-way street. God asks the question from us, where are you? And yes, there are times in our life when we ask God, where are you? May God give us grace to overcome the fainting heart. Amen.